Hi, everybody. It is DJ here with Majestic Entertainment News, and I have Rob and Shelby from Ghostbusters, everybody's favorite franchise. And they are doing an amazing convention next weekend on the Sony lot. It is a Wizard World convention. And so we're doing this ahead of time, tell you all about this convention and about Ghostbusters. So I can't wait to ask you so many things. First off, how did you get involved in the Ghostbusters franchise?
Excellent question. The first job I did Ghostbusters with Industrial Light and Magic, who did the special effects. And a year before Ghostbusters 2 came out, I worked on a film called Willow. And I was a troll that got eaten off a bridge when Willow was standing on the bridge with me, and I got pulled off the bridge and eaten by a two-headed monster. So, and about a year later, they were looking for somebody. They had somebody for Slimer previously, like all ready to go, and then they wrote Slimer out of the script. Then they wrote him back into the script. And so they let the actor release him from his contract because the character was written out. And when it got written back in, he'd already accepted another job, so he wasn't available. So they remembered me from Willow, and they said, let's audition her and let's call her in. And that's how I got the job.
Now, how did you come up with the voice for Slimer?
I was not the voice. I was the voice for Lady Slimer in 2016.
Okay.
I was the actress inside the costume.
You were actually inside? Wow.
Yeah. I was the actress inside the costume. I think the voice was definitely not me. And I want to say, I believe it was Ivan Reitman who provided the voice for Slimer, but it was, I can't take credit for that. I can only take credit for being the actress inside the costume for that one.
Now, what was your experience like inside the famous Slimer costume?
It was, probably the hardest work I honestly have ever done, but it's the most rewarding, and I would do it all over again 10 times if I were able to. It was great. The people that I worked with were brilliant at ILM. I was very young and learned so much, and it was a great opportunity that I had at that time. So I'm so grateful for it.
Now, with the Lady Slimer voice for the new Ghostbusters, now tell me how you came to that person.
Another really good question. Paul Feig, who was the director, I'd never met him. And he kind of heard of me through social media or just through Twitter and Facebook. And I got this Twitter message about 3 years ago at Christmas time. And he's like, I have a little something in the film if you're interested, if you want to do it. And how could I say no, right? I said, of course. I was on the computer, actually, and I was screaming in my apartment. My husband thought something was terribly wrong. I'm like, no, it's actually really cool. You have to come by, you have to check it out. And he goes, stop talking to me, type to him and say yes. Say you'll do it. So that's kind of how I got it. And that's a tribute to Paul Feig and him reaching out to people. So again, another experience I'm really grateful for.
Now, out of the two experiences you had with both those movies, what was the most challenging part of it?
They both had their own challenges, but physically it was definitely more challenging to do Ghostbusters 2, to be the actress inside the costume. There were it was heavy. It did become quite hot. The visibility was not the greatest. And the challenge for the new Ghostbusters was watching it a few times, and it was a sketch of Lady Slimer. It wasn't completely fleshed out yet. It wasn't done. So I kind of had to watch almost like it was a cartoon at the time. And I kind of had to we had to have some ideas on the fly and just do it right on the spot. So that was a challenge on that one. And with Ghostbusters 2, we had a lot of rehearsal. We had like a month of rehearsal before we actually shot it. So I kind of knew at that point, we all knew what we were doing by the time we got to shooting that. So, but again, like I said, different challenges, but both, amazing opportunities that were given to me. It was just fantastic.
Well, that's very exciting. Both of those projects were amazing. Is there anything you can tell me about the 2020 Ghostbusters, if you will be involved in that?
And I've had this question a lot, and I can honestly tell you with my whole heart and all honesty, I don't know. I know they start shooting sometime early summer. If they call and say, hey, we got something for you, how could I say no? I love the franchise with all my heart. I love being a little piece of the pie.
Yeah.
And so I couldn't turn it down no matter what. If they said, do you want to be involved? I would say sure.
Okay. And now the convention is coming up on Saturday.
Yes, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Are there any panels that you are most excited for?
You know, I'm kind of getting a list of panels hopefully very soon. I'm not sure. Are they going to, the panels that are happening, I don't know when. I don't know exactly the different configurations they're going to put together for panels. But I'm going to be, if I'm not in the panel, I'm going to be meeting fans and doing some signings. So I think I'm probably going to end up missing a few panels that I would love to see myself. Yeah. But it's going to be for the fans. It's like serious. They call it a once in a lifetime experience. And it's kind of true. Nothing like this has been done before. And I don't know when it'll ever happen like this again. But basically, there's so many cast and crew members that are going to be all at the same place, all at the same time. So, you know, come on down. If you haven't gotten your tickets, get them, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We're all excited about it.
Of the other actors and crew that are going to be there, who are you most excited to chat with and reminisce with?
That is really, you know, I'd probably have to say Jennifer Runyon is a really good friend of mine. And I haven't seen her in a while, and I can't wait to catch up with her. You know, everybody's kind of hoping that certain people that are not on the guest list, which should remain unnamed, you know, we might have a few surprises, and maybe not. But it's going to be like old home week. To be honest, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing Ernie again, seeing William Atherton again. Some of the crew members, my director on set, Tim Lawrence, is going to be there, and I haven't seen him in forever. So really, pretty much everybody. The one person I haven't met yet is Jason Reitman, and he's going to be there. So I'm kind of looking forward to meeting him. I haven't met him yet, so that'll be new and it'll be fun. But it's going to be like old home week for a lot of the cast and crew, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like a really amazing convention. I'm sure all the fans out there want to go get their tickets now.
Absolutely. Come join in on the fun. Definitely. You go to wizardworld.com and check it out. I think it's going to be a great weekend.
It should be a lot of fun. So is there any projects coming up that you want to tell us about, or any social media you want to plug?
There's a web series that my husband and I have created. It's called Two Cops in a Car. And basically it's about two inept cops that are really bad at their jobs, and they're on a stakeout in different episodes doing different stakeouts. We've done 3 episodes so far. It's fun. It's mindless. There's no moral to it. It's just silly humor, and that's what we love about it. We're going to be shooting some more episodes we're hoping in the next month. And I just got cast in a short film called Sins Unveiled, and it's kind of about, what I can tell you is kind of about a small town with small minds and prejudice and how people deal with it. So it's going to be, I'm really excited. It's a thriller, and so it's a different genre, which I'm stoked to be, part of it. It's going to be so much fun.
Well, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. And there's a couple of actors. They played the twins in Godless. They're a huge part of putting this together. And I've worked with them on another project previously, and they just called me up and they said, "Hey, I need a young mom to play my mom. Do you want to do it?" And I'm like, "Absolutely." So I got lucky, right?
Yeah.
I'm really grateful. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, that sounds amazing. Well, thank you so much for talking with us today. I'm so excited to come see you at the convention on Saturday. Are you also going to the screening on Friday? I
think we're going to be there, and I think there's a party after, like a little cocktail party after, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'm hoping to be there definitely Saturday. I mean, you couldn't peel me away. But I think we're going to plan on coming to the screening on Friday night. And thank you again. Thank you for having me, because you guys are great. You really are.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you so much. You were an amazing interview. This was so fun.
Thank you. And I'll see you next weekend, right?
Yeah.